on now. It's a damn good time podcast.
Damn good time podcast.
It's funny, I actually know the real words of the song, so I was like, hey, I could kind of make up to the tune a little bit better.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Podcast.
This is a podcast, and it's gonna be a damn good time.
Anybody listening, we just lost them all.
Yeah.
What is this?
See you guys. See you later. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Schaefer,
I'm Cody Adams.
and this is a damn good time podcast. That's right, we're back.
We're back at it. I feel like we're out of sync right now. I don't know why. Because we just talked for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Almost more like an hour, I think.
Always do that to ourselves.
Yeah. Well, we did talk a lot about video games.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Yeah.
and some stuff we talk about maybe too much that might not be as exciting for some of the listeners.
Yeah.
So we kind of got that out of the way.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to hear us talk about Diablo and my new Xbox. and
Yeah.
Me fixing my well. Well, if I can bring that up. But,
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Not that fun.
Yeah.
Not a
Plumbing
damn good
sucks.
time.
No.
Well,
Plumbing's not a damn good time at all.
plumbing does suck.
Yeah.
Because when you think you got it licked, you break something else.
Or then you turn it on and it's leaking. It's like, why are you leaking?
Why? You
Don't
use so
do
much
that.
glue.
You're not supposed to leak.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. I really want to take my old plumbing pipe and switch it all over to the, what you call it, the plastic flexible pipe.
The PEX?
The PEX.
Yeah. PEX is pretty rad.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's so easy to do.
Done with all this shit.
Yeah.
The mess I have in my closet.
And I think you can, like, because you need a specialty tool to crimp the edges.
Yeah.
But I think you can, like, rent those.
Yeah. I mean, I saw them at Menards. I
Yeah.
was on my way back, so I stopped at Menards real quick, and I saw the PEX stuff, and like, it wasn't that expensive for.
Yeah.
It was like maybe $80 to $100 for the tool or something
Yeah.
like that. And it's like, but once you invest in that, like,
You got
whatever, You got it.
You
got
have it forever.
Yeah. I had to buy a $10 ratchet pipe cutter for
Yeah.
PVC. So I understand why it's $10 and why the other ones cost $80.
Right. Or you could just go fucking super expensive, just buy shark bites for everything.
Yeah, you could.
But those are super expensive.
Right.
But they're super easy. Just push it in, and then it's done. And then you're done.
Hey,
Just
boom.
push it in there. You're done.
What's up?
And then there's a little tool, or you can use like a fucking crescent wrench, and then you can undo it real easily too.
Yeah.
Like it's nuts. Like here we go talking about boring shit.
Yeah, you got to use all this glue. It smells really nice.
Yeah, fucking. You can huff it a little bit, blast off for a minute.
That's why it leaks.
All the fumes get to you. You're not doing a good job, but you think you are.
Because I think I'm having a damn good time doing plumbing.
Yeah,
man. I'm the best plumber.
I just recently saw a TikTok of the clip of Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they're like, oh yeah, we need some gasoline or whatever for something. Like, wait, let me. Sometimes Charlie likes to put liquor in these. Let me make sure it's gas. He's like, oh yeah, that's good. And then they're all like, well, maybe I should smell it too. And they're all just sitting there huffing gas all of a sudden. Like, that sounds like a damn good time.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a damn good time.
Yeah.
I need to get back into it.
Right?
It was hard to like. Obviously, we loved it. We always like. We had a day around watching the new episodes coming out.
Because when it came out on Thursdays, so we'd always do like a kind of a Meat Wednesday type night thing.
Yeah.
Watching party. There's a couple times where we all wore the T-shirts and we started marking our beers on our shit. And
Yeah, and by Meat Wednesday, we all brought meat over and grilled it out.
Yeah.
We didn't just meet up or do things with our meat.
Yeah.
I mean, we did things with our meat, but it was normally on a grill.
yeah. I remember the one time we all made food based around the show. So we had like a rum ham. We had a denim chicken.
Yeah.
Like,
You made a hell of a rum ham. Oh, my
yeah,
God.
it's pretty dope.
I'm pretty sure if you took flame to that thing, we would have flambéed the shit out of it.
Rum ham.
It was so rummy.
Yeah.
Like,
It
I
was
think
good.
every piece of ham, you were doing half a shot of
Probably.
rum. It was strong.
It was dope.
But, hey, great idea.
They don't call it rum ham for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah, man. So, besides plumbing, anything new fresh, cool going on with you this week?
I mean, I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
Wife and kids went up north on Tuesday, so I've been just working on plumbing.
How long are they up there?
Wife's coming back this weekend, and then the kids will come back the following weekend.
Gotcha.
So I get a little bit of a hiatus from them, which is is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. Really hoping I sleep in tomorrow, but I probably won't
Right.
because I wake up in a panic. My brain is always like, I gotta go. I gotta get back. I gotta get to the kids.
They're not even awake.
I'm like, I gotta do shit.
I'll play some video games.
Well, yeah. And then Tuesday, like my two main video games that we were talking about earlier, both had huge updates and new seasons and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So I'm like, this is the perfect time for them to leave.
Yeah.
So that's been awesome. But then also like, hey, I need to fix my plumbing, and I fixed it once, and then we'll get into this real quick. It was still dripping, and so then I had to retake it all apart and fix it again.
Right.
So 5 hardware store trips, well 6 total, to get it all. Because I'm not a master plumber by any means.
Right.
I'm smart enough to do it.
Yeah.
I put some pipe together before.
Yeah. You know how to lay that
Yeah,
pipe.
I've changed my well pump before. It's a instead of a normal well pump that it's all the way in the ground, you got to like rip it out.
Yeah.
Mine's a shallow well, so it's a external well pump,
Right.
but it's in a closet with a water heater and a pressure tank, and there's not a whole lot of room to work.
Right.
Fun fact: I did get to use the. You ever see the pipe cutters that are just like a strand of steel metal, like a chain, and then it's got like 2 handles on the end of it,
Yeah.
and you just take it on the pipe and go like that.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen those, but it's almost like a chainsaw chain, sort of. But you cut wood with it. But it's like
Yeah, for PVC, this is just like a thin piece of steel.
Yeah.
It's like braided, and cut right through a 1-inch pipe in probably 30 seconds.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I was like, well, that's really fast.
Yeah.
And now I have a device that can strangle people.
Yeah. You got a good killing tool. Yeah.
So it's just, that's fun.
Not like you're ever gonna do it.
No. But yeah, so it was interesting, and I had already cut and spliced this pipe so much that basically by the time I got done with it, I had to like just gut it all out and redo it all. So
Yeah.
just fun stuff. And then of course I broke another pipe while I was working on it, so
Yeah.
had to fix that one too.
Yep.
And there's just water everywhere, and it sucks.
That's the way she goes sometimes when you try to fix something and you just break other shit trying to fix it. It's like, motherfucker, why?
Yeah, luckily it wasn't under pressure. I was trying to take it off so I could change something else, and then me taking it off, it was not in a good spot where it should be anyways, and it just broke in half. And I'm like, whatever. I just cut it, put a new coupler on, boom,
Boom.
done. Easy.
Just like that.
But yeah, other than that, nope, not much going on. But we got the foosball season kicking up. We got
Yep.
some preseason games going on.
Yep.
That'll already be happened by the time this comes out. But the Brownies are having their first preseason game tomorrow. It's tomorrow or Sunday?
I think
Tomorrow.
it's
Tomorrow. Yeah. The Packers or somebody.
I think that
Packers.
is correct. Let's Google it.
Obviously, you don't get to see anybody cool play, but you get to see rookies and some of those guys get out in the field a little bit.
Yeah, Green Bay Packers tomorrow at 4:25 p.m.
Hell yeah! So that'll be fun. I probably won't watch it, but
Yeah, probably not.
and the Browns always have an amazing preseason. Our secondary is better than most people's secondaries most of the time. But it's always bad. But like we'll come out 4-0 in preseason, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna have a good year. And that means nothing. That
Right.
means nothing.
Yeah, get our hopes up.
Yeah.
Although we've been pretty decent the last few years, at least.
Hey, playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Did we go the year before? No, we were close though. So, you get to at least to the playoffs. That's always the goal.
Yep.
At least if we can get to there, and we can watch a playoff game and get our high hopes up. Get our hopes at high, hopey highs.
Had
hopey
that,
highs.
the hopes that are going to be high up
Yeah.
there.
That we can at least watch a game and be like, we got a chance.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
But that's like, I'm super stoked about football. I'm not so like, it's we're getting to that point of the end of summer. Summer's my favorite time of year.
Right.
And I can already feel my body going through the changes. You know what I mean? Where it's like I just feel tired all the time. I want to eat everything and I want to do nothing now. And it's like, no, I need to keep that spring summer energy up
Yeah.
to finish it out big. It's not fall yet. It's not time yet. But at least, I've been going through that. It's like I'm trying to fight it, but at least like I got football to look forward to, so that's gonna be cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, kids are going to be going back to school.
Yeah,
The whole rigmarole.
yeah,
Everything going on. I mean, we're still in August. I mean, we got September to roll through still, and that's going to be, September is hot month
Yeah.
typically. I don't start feeling it till like the end of September, and then once we get like October for sure, it's like, it's
Yeah.
October 1st. Shut her down.
yeah. I feel like it's always around this time every year. Where it's like, what do I? Summer's almost over. Just start eating more. You don't need a beach body anymore. It's like there's something biologically in me that's like, no, it's time to store your nuts for the winter, man. Like start hibernating.
Yeah.
Get some fat on you.
And we're like literally right at the middle of it.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
we still got all of August to go through and September. But October could be reasonably warm too.
Yeah, and I feel like my season's always at least like mentally and physically and shit. It always seems like it follows how the storage seasons are, because in the fucking at the end of winter where it's still like smack dab in the middle of winter, that's when I'm like, oh, I need to start dieting and exercising because summer's coming soon.
Yeah,
like it's for some reason in January I always get this big kick about. And that's usually whenever like you're like, why do they even have swimsuits out already? It's still winter. Like, why are they selling me this shit? And it's like, oh, because it's coming up. But that's the way I work too, apparently, mentally or whatever. My biological clock's like,
They have trained us well.
yeah. I don't know if it's like a
Marketing has trained us
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
I don't even know if it's that. It's just for some reason in the dead of winter, I'm like, we got to get ready for spring. And now it's in the dead of fucking summer. It's like, my body's just like, no, you're sleepy all the time. You're
Yeah.
tired. And
Yeah.
just eat everything, man. Just eat it all.
Got to carb up for hibernation.
Yeah, exactly. So
We're just big old bears. That's all.
yeah, I think that's all it is,
Yeah.
But
I feel like there's a lot of truth to that, And then I feel like in the middle of summer, everything gets crazy. And then you get in the middle of winter, everything gets crazy. And then it
Yeah.
calms down for the rest of the year. So, but yeah, it's coming. We don't like it.
no, not a big fan.
I mean, we got some time.
Yeah.
Can enjoy this weekend. I do believe on Saturday it's only supposed to be a high of 78 here, so that's a beautiful day.
Yeah, that's how I saw that coming up too, and I'm kind of looking forward to that too, because I do love a nice hot heater of a weekend on the boat in the sun, get a good burn.
Yeah.
It's like you need to get in the water because it feels so great. But it is nice being out there in like a cool kind of like 70-degree, mid-70s day. It's like, I can just relax and just chill,
Yeah. So I'm going to enjoy that tomorrow. That's for sure. No kids.
Yeah, I think me and the boys are gonna end up out on the lake tomorrow. I wanted to go golfing, but I didn't look at it till today, and there's no tee times left for this weekend.
Oh, sure.
Because it's going to be mid-70s. So not only is it a great day to relax on the lake, but it's also a great day for golf because you're not out there fucking sweating your dick off.
Right.
Sometimes
Sometimes you just show up and be like, hey, can you squeeze me in here?
So on the Golf Now app, if you haven't used it before, there's an app, and you can check local tee times and shit, and you can book tee times from it. Sometimes they have specials and deals and stuff, but every once in a while you'll find where they just need one golfer to complete a foursome for a tee time. And I've thought about that, but I don't know if I can go out with 3 strangers. I've done it before where it's like me and a buddy where they need 2 people, and like me and Sarah did it down in Florida. I think me and Kirk did it a couple times up here, and that was cool because you at least still have a friend. What I mean?
Yeah.
You have somebody you can relate to and talk to. But like me with 3 strangers, I couldn't see that happening at all. That seems
Right.
terrifying.
I'd have to be really good at golf to be like, oh, yeah, I can join up
Yeah.
with you guys. And like,
yeah.
you don't have to worry about me. I'm just hitting them straight.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I'll help. I'll par this one out, and I'll help you guys look for your balls. It's cool. But, I'm not that good. I don't want 3 other people going like, why the fuck did we get stuck with this guy?
So I don't think anybody feels like that. I mean, they're just going to be like, yeah, it's whatever, man.
Yeah, I also
Because
feel like
there's not typically, unless they're to where you like hurry up, go guys. You're not gonna find that very often.
Right. Yeah, because all the twosomes we've ever got paired up with were really cool people, and they weren't great golfers either, you know. So it was like we all meshed well. So, but I'd hate to get like with 3 scratch golfers and then me, you know.
Yeah, we're like, I'm just gonna play your ball.
And one guy's like, "Yeah, I got a tour card." And like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah, I don't think those guys are either picking a guy up either.
Yeah, they're not booking on the Golf Now app where they have the option for a 4th person to step in, you know.
Right. And maybe those guys, you know, they just need a big old bear to join them.
Or maybe they just like it's like the dinner for schmucks thing. Like, yeah, let's pick up an extra guy off the Golf Now app and let's make fun of this bitch for sucking. You know, like we already know we're good, but we need somebody that's really bad to make us feel better about ourselves.
But yeah, I mean, you know, it'll be a good day to golf, but it'll be also a good day to boat.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna boat because there's no tee time.
I feel like you can golf longer than you can boat. So that is a thing.
Yeah, the boats are going to be out of the water. You can still be golfing in December if there's no snow in the ground.
Sunny
And shit.
still, whatever.
Yeah, fall ball's great.
Yeah.
Go out there; it's still nice and chill. You can wear your long sleeve golf shirts and pants.
Yeah, get the pants on.
Wear some pants and stuff.
Maybe a little pullover if you need it.
I still might hit the range this weekend because next weekend we're doing our company outing, and I still, you know, I know where my team's not going to win. No offense if like any of the guys that I'm playing with are watching this show. No offense to them, but we're all for not going to be good enough to compete. You know, we're just going to have fun.
Yeah.
But I still don't want to show up and lose like 18, 3 sleeves of fucking balls or anything like that. Just
Well, you should probably go. I mean, yeah, go this weekend if you want, but before you go out golfing, go to the range and hit 2 dozen balls.
If I can
Just get teed in.
if I can at least play like we did the last time I played with you, Kirk and Keck, if I could play like that, I'll be happy. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do great, but I didn't do terrible.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. No, you're pretty good. You're pretty solid.
I think I had a couple true pars where me and Kirk parred because we did the 2-man scramble thing. We already talked about that if you haven't seen that episode. And I think me and Kirk parred like 2 or 3 holes, and I think 2 of them were all my balls. So it's like, hey man, I actually got 2 pars, dude. That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like where normally I'm happy if I bogey.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. No, if you can get the way we golf, if you can get a true par, it's
dude.
I had a couple shots at him, a couple missed little putts where I got some true bogeys. So that's
and
me,
that's
I
still
always take
fucking
those
dope.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm usually excited if I could just get a fucking bogey out of it. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten a birdie.
No. Yeah. Well, no, I've gotten one in my life.
Yeah.
Gotten one birdie in my life, but it was a par 3, and I put the ball literally about 2 inches from the hole. So it was almost a hole in one. But yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my shit if I ever get an ace.
That's what it took me. That's what it took me to get a birdie. I was 2 inches from the hole.
Yeah.
Like just smack, bam. I'm like, everybody like losing. You know, the people I was with was losing. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh no, it was so close. It was so damn close to hole in one. But hey, tapped it in for my first ever birdie, first and only.
That's pretty dope.
I've had a couple putt shots at birdies.
Yeah.
That I didn't make.
I've been there.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Yeah, that was like, oh.
And then somehow I still end up bogeying it.
Right. Well, it's normally a long birdie putt or something like that. It's not like a close birdie putt. But
But then you still end up fucking 3-putting it for a goddamn bogey. It's like, son of a bitch. I was set up so well.
That's why we're not pros.
Yeah. If I was good at it, I'd be doing it for a living, you know?
And/or amateurs.
Right.
I think an amateur could probably birdie a lot of holes in it. We can't. So
that's why I'm trying to get my kids into it and do it for high school. Like, if you just get good at it, it'd be the easiest sport in the world to be good at.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're awesome, like I feel like a life as a golfer would be a great fucking life. Because even like football players, like you're gonna be balling out of control with a lot of money and shit, but your body's gonna hurt when you're like 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you ever seen John Daly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, any of those guys, what people do for fun on the weekend is what they do for a living.
Right.
You know, I mean, some people probably go out and play tag football or some shit on the weekends for fun, but not as often as people go golfing for fun.
Yeah.
You know, just imagine like, yeah, that's what you get paid to do. Almost like if we were really good at video games, which you are, you should probably be a streamer, honestly.
Maybe.
And then that's just your job.
Yeah, it'd be, I mean, that'd be
You know?
awesome, but I feel like it's a lot of work, too, to just get to there. And then feel like you need the money that I can sit on. Well, maybe I just need to start doing it.
Yeah.
Even if it's for 3 or 4 hours, whatever. But
I mean, you probably a daily average. Do you think you could easily get in like 2 hours of gaming? You know,
if the wife will let me.
yeah. But you know, but even if you do like 3 days a week and then you get a small following and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do something like that, but you know, it's just always like, I think there's so much doubt in your head because it's like, well, you know, you got to be consistent. You got to do this. And
Right.
do I have the personality that people even want to watch? Like,
Yeah. We've tried that out with this.
yeah,
Figured out how well that's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. that was
We're still doing it.
if this was ever take off, then I would be like, absolutely, let's just like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
stream too. Like,
God, could you imagine getting paid? Oh, we talk about it a lot, but it'd be cool to get paid to do this.
yeah, oh yeah, 100%. You know, Joe Rogan, who didn't even need money, now he makes way
Yeah.
more money off of his
Yeah.
podcast than anything
Yeah.
else. So, but you know, that's a celebrity fame. We always talked about that before too. It's like, well, you know, we don't have anything to.
Yeah.
We just got to be found.
Yeah.
People got to find us and like us, and apparently
Yeah.
they don't.
And the thing is, like, I will give Joe some credit too, because like, here I am calling him on a first name basis, like I know him.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, my boy Joe. You know, my good friend Joe, Mr. Rogan. No, like one thing I'll give him credit for is he started forever ago.
Oh yeah,
Before, like, I mean, he was on Fear Factor and like shit like that, and he was a stand-up comedian, but like he wasn't like huge.
Right.
But then you see like some of these guys that are already famous, and then they're starting a podcast. For instance, the Kelsey brothers.
yeah.
I don't know what their views are, but I'm sure they're phenomenal. And they were just like, hey, we're already fucking super awesome football players. Let's start a podcast. And then be famous podcasters now, too. It's like, what the fuck? No, it's just stay in your lane. Let some other people eat, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
There's so many people that do it. I mean, yeah, you're 100% right. Joe was a trailblazer and a lot of for at least a celebrity, and he was able to get the guests in too because not only his celebrity side of things, but his outdoor side of things,
Yeah.
and then his like questionable science things that he likes
Yeah.
to get into and stuff. He's a very smart guy, and I'm not
Yeah.
throwing any shade like, oh, he's already famous and he got it successful. Well, I mean, he definitely
Right.
worked his ass to get it successful, but
Yeah.
and the people he gets on there is just like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, Elon Musk been on, you know,
Right.
who hasn't been on the
Right.
Joe Rogan podcast? So
Right.
It's,
Yeah.
it's kind of like an honor to be on there. Mm-hmm. And our good buddy Chumney, we've talked about before,
Yeah.
had his knife on
He had
it
a shout out on it.
with Dave Chappelle and his gang.
Yeah. Donnell Rawlings. Yeah. Two big fucking names. And it's
Yeah.
like, and then there's like, oh, there's our dude's knife. That's
What
crazy.
kind of knife is this? Japanese? No, some guy made this. What's the name of this?
It's a dope knife. Like, fuck yeah. And then he even spelled his name out, too. It's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a good highlight.
I just wish my good buddy Joe would, shout out our podcast or something.
Monday, maybe you need to have a podcasters.
I did, speaking of, like, podcasters and shit, I didn't know if you know that Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer, they have a vodka now.
Yeah.
It's only available in, like, certain areas, like Texas and L.A. and I think Florida now. But you can order it online. So I ordered a couple bottles of that. It's coming in. I'm looking forward to trying that.
Ooh,
So the
fancy.
shitty thing is like, it's only like $25 for a liter, which, you figure when you hear a name behind a vodka, it's probably going to be expensive or some bullshit.
Right.
But so I got 2 liters and it was like $25 just to fucking ship it here. So I was like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Like the shipping costs more than 1 bottle, so that's why I bought 2.
Yeah, might as well, yeah. Put that freight up, baby.
Yeah. It's not like I'm not gonna drink it,
It's like Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull vodka.
Yeah.
It's the coolest fucking bottle in the world. The vodka's like, I think it's like $40 or $50 for a fifth, I
Yeah.
think, that Skull holds.
Yep.
It's not that good either. It's
Yeah.
not good.
I know I've had it before and I wasn't like blown away.
It's not bad.
Right.
I guess, but it's not good. Where it's
Eh,
like
the bottle's
ooh,
cool.
but the bottle you're basically paying for that
Yeah,
glassware
yeah, yeah.
is what you're paying for.
Right. For a cool thing to put on the mantle.
Yeah.
Or that's when you fill it with water and then put a highlighter in it, and then it looks neat under the black light.
Yeah. Oh, the black lights. Jesus, the black
Remember that
lights.
was cool? You like, oh, I'm gonna dip my highlighter in there. Got a green one and a yellow one and a blue one, and then
Remember my bedroom in high school?
yeah, dude.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it before, but Jesus Christ.
You had all the fucking fluorescent stars on.
Yeah,
the
my
ceiling
mom
and
helped
shit.
me like put holes through all these stars, put fish in line, hang them all from drop ceiling,
Yeah.
and then cover the walls in stars, like little to big, and then 3D posters from the fair.
Yeah.
Not 3D posters, but blacklight posters from the fair.
Yeah.
And like 4 black lights, like the old school ones that got hot as shit too, that would
Yeah.
burn the house down.
Yeah. Yeah, like the crazy like fluorescent bulb ones. Not like when you get the black light bulb that screws into a regular thing and then it's like half cool.
No, like 4 of these bad boys
Yeah.
mounted everywhere. You lit that room up, it was like, what? I think my mom wanted me to do acid.
Yeah.
Never did, but Jesus Christ.
Fucking do acid and get so much puss too.
It's the craziest room ever.
The drug puss palace.
That's what brothers moved out. She's like, you gotta get laid, man. There again. I was like, what the hell, mom? This is black lights, everybody's teeth glowing. We're all sitting in there. Might have been high a couple times. I don't know.
Maybe.
I
Probably.
don't know who was. That wasn't me.
Yeah, we didn't do drugs.
No, we just watched other people do them.
Yeah. Because that was before they were legal, so of course we didn't do anything illegal.
That room was crazy.
Yeah.
That was like something you'd see at like a rave.
Yeah, yeah. Or like a club.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And then even like normal, no black light. You just shut the lights off. It's like boom, the room's just glowing.
yeah,
I
because they were
slept in
glow in
that.
the dark.
Yeah, I slept in there every night. I'm like, I was looking at the stars.
Yeah.
But the ones hanging from the drop ceiling really made it because it's like those are hanging down a little bit, and then you got to paste it all over the walls. It was just like,
There's a little more
It's-
3D
yeah,
effect because they're
yeah.
at different levels and shit.
yeah. I don't even remember how we took those off or painted it. My mom probably had to scrape them
Yeah.
all off. That's probably terrible.
Kind of makes you want to recreate it now.
It does in a way.
You know what I
But,
mean?
Like,
Like-
as an adult, you can't do that,
I
right?
know,
As
I
an
was just
adult,
thinking
you
that.
can't put that in your bedroom. Like everybody be like, "What?" But it's so cool.
It makes me think of like Step Brothers. Like, can you imagine if we had these when we were little? Like, even better, we have them now that we're 40. You know? like, remember when I had this room when I was little? Even better. Now I got the same thing now I'm 40.
40. I mean, it's cool. Well, now you can just like buy a little guy that just like projects the Milky Way up on
Yeah.
on your ceiling and stuff too.
Did you see what kids are doing? I thought this was kind of cool where they get like the color changing LED strips, and then they get like kind of like cushion fluff, like the cotton stuff.
Yeah.
And then they put it around, and then it looks like clouds. And then they could program the LED lights so it's like almost like a little lightning flashes going through it and shit. I was like, oh, that's kind of
shit.
rad.
See, why do we be kids for that? Why do our bedrooms have to be boring? now?
Right.
Why
Yeah,
are
now
bedrooms
it's
all
like-
boring?
Now it's like, oh, I need a sconce or like a really nice lamp or, this one, I don't want the modern feel. I'm going to go to the antique store, get more of a country feel or something for it. Like, no, let's have some fucking
Like
like,
nobody coming in my bedroom.
yeah, let's get some lava lamps.
Who walking in your bedroom? Who's going in your bedroom? Like really?
Me and my wife.
Yeah. It's like, we might have to give a house tour. You know what? Go to hell. Don't go in my bedroom.
It's because we have wives now.
Yeah. They're a bunch of losers.
Yeah. If Sarah came home from work one night and I just got like the neon glow in the dark posters like fairies in the woods and mushrooms, and like, and then on the side we got a wizard, and then there's a dragon, and then like on the fourth wall is like some big titted like kind of fairy looking thing,
Yeah.
and then black lights everywhere, stars and shit. Like,
She was like, are you on shrooms right
honey, I made us a love palace. It's like neon sheets and shit too. Like,
Right. No, the room's got to look like something out of a picture.
yeah, Better Homes and Garden magazine or
Got
some
that
shit.
media brainwashing.
Yeah.
Going on. Back at it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, how cool a bunch of glow in the dark stuff would be. Like, that's cool now. Like I
We could do this room like that.
have a TV remote control cover that glows in the dark, so at night you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you shut the lights off, going to bed, TV's on, whatever. I was like, "Where's the remote? Oh, there it is. It's glowing."
Yeah.
I'm like, we need more shit like that.
More cool glow in the dark shit.
Glow in the dark shit's cool as hell. But you're right. It's our damn wives.
Nerds.
Why can't our bedroom's like the domain, right? Like, why can't we make it cooler?
Right.
Why can't we make it more like? Why we need it to be all?
I mean, I guess if you had enough money, buy a big enough house, and you had like 2 bedrooms. Like, you go sleep in your room. I'm gonna go sleep in mine. My cool little, my glow in the dark palace.
But no, you just make your kids do it. And you're like, yeah, kids have it.
Yeah.
Room.
Maybe that's what it was. Your mom was like, you know, she did that for your room because she was like, mine's got to be the Better Home and Gardens one because I'm an old lady, and but my kid can have a baller ass room, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I just like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
You know, we used to at least have lava lamps.
Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of died out long before we were kids. But yeah, anyways.
I think I've had a lava lamp, at least 1 or 2.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they probably make them better now too.
Yeah. They're probably not even lava in them. They're like an LED fucking hologram thing or something, you know?
Right, exactly. Oh, you can make it look like lava. The floor is lava.
Yeah, dude. Get fucking LED tiles and shit.
Yeah, I just think sometimes we just get away from our kid stuff too much.
Yeah.
That's fun. Like going through a maze is fun.
Yeah.
Crawling in under stuff is fun.
Yeah.
Like crawling through tunnels.
Dude, like a fun house, you know? Where you got the mirrors on one and then you got like the tube that spins or shit.
Yeah.
They're always at the fair and my kids always get to go on them, but I don't want to be that guy. It was cool when my kids were little. I was like, oh, here, I got to go help them. You know? I'm like,
Right.
But now that my kids are older, like, hey, you need help? Like, no, Dad, stay out there. I'm like, oh.
Get out of here, nerd. You can't do a handstand on the circle thing anymore and spin around upside down. Get out of here.
That's the other part is I'd probably get hurt.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Like I got to bend down through a corridor or something. Like, my fucking back, dude. God damn it.
My hammy.
Son of a bitch. Getting old sucks, dude.
But yeah, so it's just, I get it. You got to get old and you can't do some shit, but where's my black lights? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's too old for black lights.
I'm going to find some black light strips. And I'll get to my room. And I'm going to find, they probably make some invisible stars now that you can't even see.
Yeah.
On white paint.
Yeah, figure out a way to do it so that it doesn't interrupt the feng shui shit, you know? Like, yeah, here's our Better Homes and Garden, nicely styled room. And then, like, you reach into the closet and find that one light switch that you click, or like a hidden button. Or maybe you get like one of those cool globes that you like open it up and there's a button in it. And you push that and all of a sudden it goes, and then like a laser show going on and shit. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever
sweet music starts playing.
it's like,
let's get it on.
Like this weekend, you know, the wife and kids are out, so you're just like, fuck yeah, super cool room all week long. Woo!
Yeah, now it's just got nothing in the room. You know?
Yeah.
I got a bed. It's cool.
Yeah, beds are
sleep
pretty
there.
dope.
But why just sleep there
Yeah.
when you can party there?
True.
Maybe that's why we don't do it, because we shouldn't be partying in the bedroom.
Yeah. Well, and we do.
Which party are we talking about?
I'm
like a bunch of skeevy nerds.
I'm going to turn on the black light tonight.
Yeah. She walks in. What the hell?
We're getting freaky.
Gotta buy a pair of white underwear, too. Only for that occasion. Can't ever wear them other than that.
Yeah. Like a white thong, too. Like just a straight banana hammock. So it's just like, you know, the weird color your skin gets and then just boo, emphasize the dick, you know? And then just the whites of your eyes and your smile with just dick.
Now's the perfect time. I was in the Olympics. Poor guy.
The pole vaulter guy you talking about? Yeah.
Poor pole vaulter
What are
guy.
you talking about, poor guy? Dude's famous for his dick now. You know what I mean?
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Like, oh no, I don't even know if he medaled or like even if he was going for gold. I don't know what his height was. All I know is that he went over it and his dick hit the bar, and everybody's talking about his dick now.
Yeah, it's
Like,
famous.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's famous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably starting OnlyFans.
Oh, 100%.
It just has a boner. He's going around like hitting sticks. Like, I can just imagine it like it's like a little Barbie gymnastics set. It's got the tiny little pole vault thing, and he's like, "Yeah, here's my newest video," and he's just like, "Bink," and just like knocks it over with his boner and shit.
Sets up like a karate chop with a dowel rod.
Ka-cha! Got her. It's like I could also do shot put, and he like flings a marble off of it or something.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Dick Olympics.
Man's famous.
We need to have Dick Olympics now.
Oh, well, I'm out.
Yeah. Special Dick Olympics for the small curved ones.
Oh boy.
Speaking of different Olympics, did you hear about the enhanced games?
Enhanced games.
I don't know if we've talked about this. There's so many things that I listen to other podcasts and they talk about it, and then I feel like I talked about it or something, so I can't remember if we've talked about
I
this.
think we've talked about it.
There's these guys that are putting on a version of the Olympics where they allow you to use steroids and performance-enhancing drugs,
Shit.
and it's supposed to be coming out in the next couple of years, within the next 5 at least, I think. And one of the big things that they're doing different is they're also going to pay the athletes a lot more, because there's a lot of Olympians now. Like, you got to think like, fuck, dude, you're the best in the world, and you're making like $30,000 a year,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and you got to take time off from your fucking job to go represent your country and the Olympic Games and shit. But they said they're given like $75,000 per gold, and they're gonna pay out $1 million per world record broken.
But it won't count because they're gonna be like,
It'll still
dragging.
it won't be an Olympic record,
No.
but it'll be a world record. It will be on somebody's standard.
Yeah, but I'm sure.
I don't know if Guinness will recognize it. It won't be an
No.
Olympic,
They probably won't. But
and some sporting agencies probably won't recognize it. It's not like if an enhanced guy has the 40 record or 100-meter or whatever. I don't know what fucking running they do. It's not like next year at the Olympics then that somebody does it like 2 points lower. They're still going to have the world record on the Olympic side, but technically they're still the fastest person in the world, whether they're enhanced or not.
sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're going to put out $1 million if you beat the world record too. So
Yeah, so they're all people are gonna be getting juiced up to get $1
fuck
million bucks,
to the gills, dude.
Dude, put some robots in me right now.
They did say there's going to be some sanctions about like you have to have a licensed doctor with you that's monitoring and like and giving them. It's not like me or you could just be like, let's go to the enhanced games, just start fucking juicing. We have to have somebody.
Like I can't just like take some PCP and blow a line of coke and be like, look, run now.
Because I think
I am strong as 17 men.
yeah, but I think there was some shit that they were talking about too that's banned by like the ADA, which is the Anti-Doping Authority Association, whatever, the people that monitor all that shit for the Olympics and for a lot of sports.
Okay.
But even something as good as peptides, like there's a lot of studies out there. There are a lot of people that just like intravenous peptides just because it makes them feel better. It helps them actually, like after you lift or get a workout, and it helps your body repair faster and stuff.
Gets it in you.
But those are banned by the ADA. So if you use peptides to heal yourself faster, something that's actually not steroids, you get banned from a lot of these sports and shit.
Okay.
So they're even saying like little shit like that's banned. It's like that's going to be perfectly legal, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, why wouldn't you want to heal faster?
Well, I'm assuming they don't want these guys to go too hardcore either. They're
Yeah.
just kind of like, you want to do a little bit of like legal steroids in this country, then
Right.
because I'm sure it's not being done in the United States. It's probably a different country. I'm assuming.
I don't know where it's being held. Well, they they did say,
I'd assume.
because I think a lot of it you can get prescriptions for anyway.
I'd assume in like Bangkok.
Well, the guy was saying too, like instead of having, because they also don't like the way that the Olympic Committee picks one city, they build all these facilities just to be able to do the Olympics there, and then once the Olympics are done, the buildings just rot. All these facilities fucking rot.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck do you need a ski jump? You know,
Right.
an Olympic ski jump in the middle of the woods for what reason outside of you host the Olympics one year?
But you see the rooms that a lot of the athletes were put in.
Yeah.
For this year was like they were sleeping on basically boxes and shit.
So during COVID, this is because they talked about this during COVID, they were trying to keep the athletes from having sex with each other. So they made these beds that could only support so much weight. So they're basically like stiffened cardboard. And then they kept using them now because they still don't want, for some reason, they don't want athletes banging. You're like, fuck, dude, I want to bang this hot pole vaulter. Why not? You know. So they give them cardboard beds. That's the whole reason they're cardboard like that, is so that you can't have two people on them banging.
I mean, let's make super athletes, right? You got two great athletes. Let's make super athletes,
Right?
They can pick which country they want to rep.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So their thing was their thing too is instead of holding it in one city, they're gonna find facilities, because they were even like, you know, we could do track and field at Vegas, or we can do this actually, because they're gonna do mixed martial arts as one of the events in it, and they're like, we could do that in Vegas easily, you know, do track and field somewhere else, do this in this country, so you're kind of spreading it out. So that way, there's better facilities because you don't have to build
So it's basically
3 hotels.
They're going to do some sort of Olympics, but you just don't get drug tested.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You can get schmammered the night before
Yeah.
and come in there and probably not win or do anything. But
Yeah.
who cares?
But the thing is, yeah, because I feel like you're still going to do it responsibly enough that you can compete as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the other thing. Like a lot of people that abuse steroids, you know, especially weightlifters and bodybuilders and shit, they get injured all the fucking time
Yeah.
because they get so juiced up that they're just constantly, you're like, your body's not really meant to pick up that much weight all the fucking time. So they start getting injured. So in order to compete, you don't want to overdo it.
There could just be some stoner out there that's fast as fuck
Yeah, dude.
because he's been running from cops for a long time.
But he can't compete.
He can't compete because
he's
he
high.
likes to blaze up. But
Yeah.
now he's in.
That's,
He's in.
What was it back on one of the last Olympics? I think her name was like Chari something or other. She couldn't compete because she tested positive for marijuana. And then this one, they're like how kind of weird is that they're like, yeah, you can't compete because you test positive for weed. But this year we're gonna have Snoop Dogg there. We're gonna have Snoop Dogg all over the fucking place. Like,
Snoop Dogg was like
but you guys
everybody's
can't smoke weed. You know?
everybody's uncle or grandpa in the stands, like this is cheering everybody on. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Snoop Dogg's in here
Yeah.
being like,
We got the dude that's known for smoking weed all the fucking time, but you guys can't do it because you're
Smoke
you're-
weed
you're
every
a
day.
professional athlete,
Yeah.
so don't do that.
that wasn't him that said that. I understand that, but it's just he was part
Yeah.
of that. But yeah, that's silly. But
I'd watch the enhanced game, so that's all. I'm
the
saying.
enhanced games sound awesome. I
Yeah.
hope there's some robotic parts that get put into people.
I wonder.
I mean, let's get some in there, anyways.
Right,
It's this might be the step towards that. Like we're gonna have that enhanced game.
the
the next,
cyborg games.
yeah. Some guys like, oh, I have a robotic legs put in.
Yeah. Or you just get some dude that's like, I'm gonna race the 100 in my wheelchair, and he's got a rocket on it.
See you bitches. Sir, that's motorized. Nope. It's rocket propulsion.
Yeah.
You didn't say I can do that.
yeah. I'm enhanced
Yeah.
by rockets.
Yeah, by rockets. I'm like Iron Man, bitch.
He's enhanced by steroids. I'm enhanced by rockets.
He's gonna hit that, and as soon as it turns, it's gonna go straight right into the wall. Oh, NASCAR situation we got going on.
Smash into the wall, turn 2.
We were not prepared for this human distortion.
Have you watched any of the Olympics?
Not really.
Me neither.
I just don't have time, and
I've just seen the memes and the clips. That's all.
yeah, I just I have a neighbor that, for some reason, decided to post a lot of pictures of Olympics of the guys in their leotards and a lot of their penises, and then the penis pull vote thing happened, and she's like, "Look at that!" So it's been a thing.
She's watching it for the packages, huh?
It's been a thing with the packages, and I think her TikTok algorithm is all fucked up, and she's been getting nothing but penis
Spandex
packages.
penises.
And it goes in our. We're all great friends. This goes in our conversation, and I'm just like, "Oh, there's my daily penis for the day. Let's move on."
Daily bulge.
Can I get some women's volleyball put in here, please?
Yeah, dude. That's one thing I do. I do like watching beach volleyball for some reason. I don't
I
understand
don't know
it.
why. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean,
The competition is really good.
they're super good.
Yeah,
I mean, it actually is, but
it is. Yeah, it's
we
pretty
also
legit.
wear thongs, and it's awesome.
Yeah. And then I mean, I haven't watched in forever, but I know there for a stretch, USA was like the best at it.
And normally the frame of a volleyball girl, just quite like a softball girl. Not all of them, have a unique frame.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Yeah. Yeah. They're easy to look at.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean to offend anybody.
Hey, no, it's fine. I'm sure there's a lot of women out there watching men's gymnastics. You know?
Exactly. So you know what? Actually, I'm not. How am I offending me? I'm complimenting the hell out of all of them.
Yeah.
They all look sexy as hell. So.
Yeah, dude. The women look fantastic. The men look fantastic.
Yeah. Let's get it.
That's why they should be. They shouldn't
That's
have.
why they're Olympians.
And that's why they shouldn't have cardboard beds. Let them fuck,
I'm pretty
dude.
sure Olympics started back in the day in Greece, and it's just people like fucking throwing rocks and being huge and
And they were all naked.
killing people and like
They were.
yeah.
I think like they originally were like nude and shit.
Yeah. Just be like, boom, look at this guy. He's like chiseled as shit. Look at
Yeah.
check him out.
Look at that dick. You don't even have to imagine through the bulge in the leotard. You just see his dick right there.
Yeah. You had to tuck and roll that bad boy.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, normally why the pole vaulters do go over like backwards.
So
Because,
So their wieners don't.
well, one, you're more flexible to like go over that thing.
Yeah.
But I would feel like wieners or titties would hit
Titties,
the
too.
pole. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just something that sticks out, right?
Yeah. Just extra
so,
floppy stuff.
Yeah.
Getting in the way.
I mean, even our pectorals probably stick out, more than
Yeah.
the rest of your body.
For me, it'd be my gut.
I mean, I'm going to bust 5 feet up like a son bitch. But after that, yeah,
Yeah.
my gut or my butt's going to hit it. So, yeah, I guess you guys got to measure what sticks out further. Your ass. But I feel like if you go over backwards, you can kind of fling your body up in the air, you know? And I feel like most of them go over backwards when they pole vault. They go up and then kind of like flip over it.
Yeah.
But maybe when you're trying to achieve that maximum height that he was, that's why he went towards his forward.
Right.
But that old schlong got in his way.
The big old wiener.
That schlong dong knocked her off the pole.
Yeah. And you say, that poor guy. Yeah, right. That's one of the world's most famous dicks right now.
Just coming out, I just thought, oh, that poor guy. And now you say that, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
he's slamming now.
I wish that's what I was known for, losing the Olympics because my dick was too big.
Yeah. Or not breaking the world record or whatever it was. Because it just.
Because my schlong got in the way.
Yeah. I mean, he might be trans next year. We'll see.
Yeah.
Get it cut off. Why if they like package tape that thing down though?
Yep, probably. I bet you it's not comfortable. You still got to like run up to it.
I know, but I feel like they should have socked that thing or something.
Socked it.
Tucked it in. But like you say, hey, I'd rather be known for that than a gold medal.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, gold medal would be cool.
Gold medals is a gold medal that cool? Like you're in the bar, like
Don't you get a couple runs at it?
yeah, I think so.
So imagine like your first run, you hit it with your schlong, and you're like, fault. You try it again, and your dick gets famous, and then your second run you clear it and you get the gold. That would be the best possible outcome. But I think you get more than one. I don't know.
But
I
like
don't
you
know.
said,
I don't watch.
now he can start an OnlyFans. His social media is going to blow up. Like
Fuck
he
yeah.
can just like,
Dude, he
can get
probably
paid.
got so many followers on Instagram
He can get
after
paid
that.
right now.
Yeah,
Right now.
for sure.
Right now.
'Cause his dick hit a stick.
Yeah. There's probably multiple porn companies contacting him. Hey, we want to do a little thing here. You can just make money off of that.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's all you gotta do is be good enough athlete to do something with a phallus of your body,
With a decent enough piece.
decent enough piece,
Yeah.
and do something crazy with it where you're on national TV, and boom, making money,
Done.
making money.
Just like that.
All right. Anyways, enough of that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I got.
Let's see. You got any hot topics you want to talk about? Or
Let me see. Let me see if I put anything in my notes.
I mean, we're at the beginning of August, coming to September. There's not really a whole lot going on.
Did you know? So
No,
this
I
is
didn't.
this is something that I've personally experienced.
Okay.
Do you know that certain states now require you to take a photo or upload a photo of your ID to prove your age to get on pornography websites?
Yes.
Okay, because
I did hear that. I can't remember.
I know
Texas, I think, is a weird one. For
Yeah,
me.
Texas might be. They're still a little conservative.
'Cause I think I was talking to my Texas buddy. He was like, well, R.I.P. Pornhub or something.
Yeah.
Made a joke about it.
Or if he gets a VP, he's got to get a VPN. Probably.
Yeah, he's like you literally have to upload your ID to get onto Pornhub or something.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, there's other sites you don't have to, but it's like
Yeah.
some of the major ones you do.
Yeah, like I was in Virginia and it wouldn't let me on one. I think Louisiana once it wouldn't let me on one. And I'm not gonna I don't know. I feel like well, I'm in Ohio, I don't have to do it, so I'm not gonna do it here. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way, I guess.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about. I mean, you go on there just for leisurely entertainment, Steve. That's it.
Yeah.
But
Well, because I try to find out the actors and actresses' names, and I'm gonna message them, tell them that they need to,
right,
seek help, find a better path in life.
Right.
I'm just trying to help these poor women. Okay.
it's for the church.
Yeah. It's, it is.
I don't.
Just trying to help them
I
out.
don't. I don't understand that. I don't know why. I mean, there's still you can get as close to porn as you want on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere there. They pretty much they show everything on there.
Yeah.
In mirrors and do all
Well,
this
I've
kind
seen
of stuff.
so many on on Instagram and TikTok and shit where they're wearing see-through stuff. It's like, dude, I could see
Yeah.
tits and vag right there.
And I guess my thing would be because none of us want to upload an ID to a site.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
this is free. No.
Yeah, and it's different nowadays too because of the access to it. I don't think it's something that's probably good for kids to get their hands on.
Sure.
Whereas back in our day, the closest thing we had to easily accessible pornography was the lingerie section in a Sears catalog. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Or you had to find your dad's stash of magazines somewhere or something like that.
Yeah.
Whereas now,
Until we got the internet.
I mean, I think I got enough parental blockers on my kids' phones and shit, but I've never tried it.
True.
To get online and see if I type in a website if they're able to get onto it.
I mean,
they
there's-
probably are. You know what I mean?
50 different sources you can use. I mean, you can just
Yeah.
probably find somebody on TikTok to follow, or find
Right.
somebody on TikTok to follow, find somebody on Snapchat to follow,
And
find somebody, and you'll never know on Snapchat because it's you have to go through all their friends and see if there's a weird girl in there, and be like,
Yeah.
okay, she's
And that's
sending nudes.
And that's even the thing too with especially hardcore pornography. I do believe that if you're exposed to it at a young age, it does kind of jade your perception of how sex actually works.
True.
Whereas before, hardcore pornography was super easily accessible for us. We've had relationships with women,
Yeah.
We know how the sexual relationships actually work in real life. Whereas everything on those sites is glorified and it doesn't go that way. So that's all of a sudden that's what they expect real life to be like, and then and then that's not it. And then they have,
women ain't doing that stuff, Bob.
right? Yeah, no, that's not normal. That's all fantasy. It's all fucking fantasy.
Unless she's a little weird.
Yeah. But then you probably don't want that girl. She's gonna be a little crazy. She's make your life a living hell.
It's gonna be fun, but you might get cut a few times.
Yeah, you're gonna get stabbed, maybe murdered. Either that, or she's gonna do that with every other guy she meets as well. So,
Just depends which road
Not
you go down.
not trying to classify all women or men that do that kind of stuff as being in that kind of
No, they are.
lane all the
They
time.
are.
But 9 times out of 10 they are. 9 times out of 10 they are.
No, yeah, I get it. I get it. It's just weird, and it is, and my kids are 2.5 right now, so I don't know when.
Yeah.
Once they grow up, it is going to be a different situation, I'm sure. And it's probably not a bad thing. It's probably not a bad thing,
Right.
But it's also like,
Just an inconvenience for me, so I don't want it. Don't regulate me. Regulate my kids. you
right.
know?
But the other thing is, you just
Figure out a way to do that to them and not me.
You just go to another website, right?
Yeah, or you get a VPN or whatever.
Or you get a VPN, or you get a way around it. I
Yeah.
mean, there's, it's what it is.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
It's just what it is.
I'm sure there's gonna be more regulations and
Pretty
stuff that comes
soon,
out eventually.
everybody's
so.
going to be having sex with robots anyway, too, probably. So.
That ain't wrong.
yeah. Like,
I mean, they're already
Like, think
with
if-
the AI shit coming out, and then the next thing will be more robotics and AI figuring out our problems for us.
yeah.
And then it's Terminator, Judgment Day. See ya.
The only thing is, AI wouldn't want the sex robots because they'd still want us to reproduce. If sex robots were realistic enough and willing and able to fill that desire, your need for sex,
Yeah.
then I bet you not too many people would be procreating anymore because there's like
Yeah, but you get a free sex robot that shows a brand new free sex robot shows up for a week, takes your samples,
Harvests
and then
it.
goes and delivers it to the woman that needs an actual baby.
yeah. And then all of a sudden you're paying child support.
So you get to cheat on your sex robot.
Yeah. And the Matrix is using your kids for batteries.
Yeah. They already are, so
Probably.
this episode's pulled already because the Matrix will find us.
Yeah, yeah. The Google bot's going to shut it down. We're getting too close to the truth.
Yeah. AI. No, it's crazy world, no
Yeah.
matter what. And I mean, it is like, oh, I'm sure some people out there be like, you're taking my freedoms away. How you gonna request an ID so I can look at porno? Well, man, I mean, I know it sucks, but this has never been a thing.
Right.
And how do you handle it? And how do you deal with the situation? And if you're not being a good parent and like watching your kids and doing that stuff, like and they're gonna have access to it no matter what. Instagram has it, Facebook has
Yeah.
it, Reddit has it,
Yeah.
everything has it.
X has it. X notoriously has
Yeah,
it.
Twitter just blatantly there's
Right.
porn all over it.
And that's the thing, now that I think about it, I didn't even have to verify my age to buy liquor online shipped to me.
They just knew.
How? Well, they don't just know for
Well, no,
porn sites?
when it shows up, you got to sign for it and show an ID.
Do I?
Yes,
What if I'm not here?
they will not deliver it.
Oh,
You have to sign for
I
it. and
travel
show
a
it.
lot.
Well, you better hope your wife's here then. You have to show ID and sign for it.
That's pretty dumb.
Liquor deliveries.
Hmm.
Well, no, because then a fucking 12-year-old can have it delivered to their door.
That's
So,
what I was
no.
thinking.
Yeah, no, it's a signed by package. And that's why it also costs extra money for that. Because it's a signed by package.
Okay.
It's like if you get a new iPhone or something, they don't just drop it off your step because it's too expensive.
They did that with every phone I've ever gotten.
Well, we don't have Apple. We're not cool. Like
Mine
that.
still costs that much.
I know it does. I know, but they're a different breed, so whatever.
Yeah.
But no, for liquor, beer, anything like that, there's got to be an ID for showing.
Yeah.
Because even DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that will deliver beer to your house. They still have to get an ID,
Right.
And click it in.
So, not to get all the way off that topic, but it made me think of something when you talked about the Apple thing, and we've talked on podcasts before about how your wife's Apple ID was stolen
Yeah,
and hacked and shit.
about that.
Oh, well. But real quick, I just wanted to throw out, I do not have an Apple ID currently
Yeah.
at all under any email that I use. I have my Gmail, and then I have a work email that I use, and both of those had Apple ID resets sent to them.
Huh.
Just hoping I did happen to have one, You know,
Yeah.
they weren't even looking for an actual Apple ID. They just sent me a link. And I was like, what the
Yeah.
to just in case I happen to have one. I'm like, oh my god, let me click it. So once again, don't fucking click on shit. You don't know what's coming to you.
Nothing.
Because if I did say I did have an Apple phone and I did have an ID tied to that, and I'm dumb, you know, because I didn't even, you know, like with Steph, she kind of had shit going on, which I get why she clicked on it, but I didn't even have anything going. I don't even have an Apple phone, and they sent me a link to try and scam me out of it.
It'll look official as hell.
It looked official as fuck, dude.
I always click on the email and drop it down, and it doesn't like they'll put Apple in it somehow or do something with that, but you're like, all right,
Or it's like not a .com. It's like a, you know.
yeah, it's like a bunch of letters and stuff. But yeah, nah, I mean they're making money.
Yeah, I just thought that was bananas. Like they sent it to a non-Apple person.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no, they're fishing all the
they're
time.
just throwing it out to everybody. Just throwing them everywhere.
Yeah, because somebody clicks on it and boom,
Right.
enter your PIN. Boom. All right, they stole your ID.
You're fucked. Yeah.
Now how they did my wife, a little more tricky, a little more dirtier.
Right.
But yeah, that's the normal phishing attempt. Send that out,
Yeah.
and the people click on that, and they'll just take it. That's easy peasy for them. Then
Right.
the way they got my wife's was a little more complicated.
Yeah. Stole a card number first, and then
Yeah.
But we're not supposed to. He said we're not going to talk
Yeah,
about that
she
anymore.
didn't want me to talk about it. I already did, but
Sorry.
she doesn't listen to the show anyway.
So let's talk about it.
But all right, anyways,
Yeah, man. I think we've rambled on long enough.
I think so. And I think
That flew by.
man, because we were having a damn good time. That's
Time
why
flies when you're having a damn good time. I don't even have to ask
Get
you.
it.
We just said it.
we got it, baby.
Yeah, but
Let's send her out.
take this chance to click like, subscribe, do all the things, follow us all the stuff. Send us emails with questions if you want. Just talk to us. But,
Comment questions if you're on YouTube. Yeah. If you want to hear something, you want us to talk about something, hit us up. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Love you, Cody.
Love you, bro.
And we'll see you guys next week.
To a damn good time.
To a damn good time.